I think it's about understanding what line the bowler's actually trying to bowl at you. You need to get into the bowler's head. I know at that stage Rajat Bhatia couldn't have afforded to give me width because third man was up as well, and I can slash the ball or slice it if it's a fuller length ball. So I mean, the pressure was on him at that stage not to give a boundary away, and I understood that. So you have to back yourself to know that if the ball's full enough, you can pierce long off and covers. Doesn't matter how much gap they have in between them, even if it's 20 meters, you need to hit it well enough to beat the two fielders. So I think it's all about being absolutely convinced that you can hit in that area and get the result you want to. If you're half-hearted, then the ball never actually goes for a boundary. If you're looking to hit both sides of the wicket, I think I let my onside play naturally take over, and I sort of convinced myself to hit through the offside and pick my areas there. Yeah, it is. I mean, last time I said I felt not that I was desperate to get one, but last time I felt like that was something that I hadn't achieved as far as my batting is concerned. But I didn't have control over the game because we were batting first there. I think this 100, I was never planning to get 100 again. As I said in the last game, I never looked at my score on the scoreboard. All I looked at was how many runs and balls are there and how much the difference is, how many runs we need to score in which over. And in that process, if you get a milestone and you get a victory like that, obviously it feels sweet. But it wasn't in my head at all. But now, I mean, in an hour or a couple of hours, when I realize actually what happened, then it'll feel far sweeter. But the ultimate target was the victory because, how hurt we were after the last game. I think we needed a victory like this to pull ourselves up again, get more confident, especially the kind of day we had in the field. It's very easy to lose your cool and, easy to get carried away and be frustrated. You rather take that frustration and turn it into, being determined to actually put in 20% extra for the team. Yes, definitely. The game we played before the last game in Hyderabad, I think we were struggling to defend scores, and then we had a chance to chase one down, and I backed myself to go out there and go for the target, make sure I'm there in the end, try and win the game for the team, contribute as much as I can. Last game, I mean in Hyderabad, I could not do that. I was very disappointed because I understand that if you want your team to do a certain thing, you have to go out there and do it first in front of them to actually convince them that yes, this is the direction we need to go in. And I failed to do that in Hyderabad, and that hurt me a lot. I was not happy with my scores before the tournament. That one situation when I could have contributed to the team, that hurt me more. So I think I had that in the back of my head. I did not feel good about that because there I had a chance to actually, do what I need from my players first. And, from there on we gained the momentum. So today was, I think that sort of feeling or that thought was still there. And that came through today in terms of me wanting to stay till the end or wanting to finish the game. Obviously, you can't do it all by yourself. Contributions from KL, top of the order, Watto giving the right kind of momentum to us in the middle, even after AB got out. I think those things matter a lot. So sometimes we neglect those because one gets a milestone, but I think we should really consider their contributions as well. I think the thinking is that he understands the areas he needs to work on as far as the fitness and fielding part is concerned. And we understand that the position he plays at, he's not going to get more than 10-15 balls to play. And you would rather, because you can't afford to have too many guys in the field who are not up to the mark with their speed. This format is really fast and you need guys who are fit and who can get to the ball quickly and save you 5-6 runs every game in the field. So he understands the areas we've mentioned for him to work on. And I think Sachin in that aspect is very committed, and he's fit and he works on those things. So I think it's just a matter of who's working hard on all aspects of the game. If you're not a bowler, then at least fielding and batting both. And me as a captain would any day go with a player who's giving me 120% effort in the field and actually be committed to every ball that he fields. No, Gale was not rested. We chose Travis Head in place of him. Because we felt like we needed more solidarity in the middle order. Travis strikes the ball really well, and I think KL and me have been opening well for the team. And Travis can bowl you off spin as well in the middle if need be. So I think that was the whole plan, just because they have 3 left-handers in the side. If there was a situation that another bowler went for a few runs, then you always have someone like Travis Head, who can bowl you a couple of overs as well. And he proved himself in Mumbai as well. He strikes the ball really well. And options. See, the only other option is making AB keep. But that's too far, costly for us to miss out AB de Villiers in the field. I mean, there are 3-4 people that I can bank on in the field. If you take one more away, then you're literally leaving me with nothing. So, chances have gone down in the last 2 games. You obviously don't feel good about those things. Maybe we need to sit down and think, if we are compromising too much on the keeping bit, and actually letting go of very important chances at important stages of the game, which are costing us games, and actually understand, how many balls AB is actually fielding in every game. If it's not a big number, we would not mind considering, that option as well. Oh, brilliant. Today, I think, that's what you expect international cricketers to do. He had an off game last game. He's bowled well in all games that he's played before that. Struck a few runs in the first game that we played. We're obviously waiting for him to blast with the bat. We all know what he can do. It just needed sort of positive feedback from the other end to ask him to keep going. He kept asking me, what's going on, and we kept agreeing to the thing that you keep going, because you're striking it so well, you're watching the ball so well. You don't stop, because you can change the game in a matter of 2 overs. That's what Shane Watson is all about. And today, I think the character he showed with the ball, in the field, and with the bat as well, brilliant. I think it was one of his better IPL games that he's had with any franchise so far, and great to see him bounce back from what happened in the last game. He himself was very upset and disappointed with it. And as a captain, you're always pleased, and you can count on people like Shane when they know that they have to go out there and do it for the team, because it really hurts them.